What's up, guys? Siege of the Boss Burgers, Move Fantasy here, and I'm gonna tell you all my predictions for the Super Mario Bros. Movie 2. Since you all wanted me to do Super Mario Bros. Movie 2, and you all voted yes in my community post, your wish has come true. So I'm gonna tell you my predictions for Super Mario Bros. Movie 2, starting now. So I predict that this will take place after the first movie left off. Mario and Luigi are now living in the Mushroom Kingdom, keeping everything safe as possible. The plumbers, they go to Brooklyn, still fix pipes on, but then, pardon me, there's two new people that are in new people in town called Wario and Waluigi, and and they are also plumbers and do great, bit better than Mario and Luigi. They become jealous and they become enemies to try and fix, and also start going into competition and all, competitive against each other. But then Mario and Luigi eventually give up and thinking that they're not that great anymore. So then they just give up, and then they go back to the Mushroom Kingdom, but Wario and Waluigi follows them, and then they go through the pipe and they'd be like, "What is this place?" And then they say they live here. So then they try to take over the life, but then meanwhile, a little tiny evil man called Bowser Jr. comes, and he tries to break Bowser out, but he can't do it on his own. So Kamek comes back. So him and Kamek team up to break Bowser out of prison, and then they break him out, and then the Toads go out looking for him, and then they warn Peach that Bowser has escaped, and then Peach, Mario, and Luigi go out, and Toad and Donkey Kong go out and trying to find Bowser and try to stop him, but then Kamek turns him big again, and then Bowser plans to get his revenge on Mario, Luigi, Peach, and everybody else. So then Mario and Waluigi introduces themselves to him, and they want to team up with Bowser to stop Mario and Luigi. So then he agrees and lets them team up. So they all go out on an adventure to try and find Bowser to stop him. But then on the way there, Mario goes out in the forest. He finds a little spotty egg, and then it hatches, and then Yoshi comes up, and then he says, "Yoshi!" And then he tries to he's curious about it, and he tries to attack Mario, but then feeds it fruit, and then starts to get yummy, start to get used to it. And then after that, he starts licking Mario, and then he becomes Mario's pet. And then Peach explains to Mario what a Yoshi actually is. So then Mario keeps it, and then after that, they are still trying to look for people. So then they all discover then Bowser's planning to do a giant battleship. You know that battleship that we see in Super Mario Odyssey? Yeah, the Bowser creates that and plans to destroy not only the Mushroom Kingdom but the whole world, and gives a warning to everybody, to all around the world, that he's planning to destroy everything. And then Mario gets extra help, so he gets all the Toads in the Mushroom Kingdom to help him and the gang, and they also meet another person as well, Daisy. They also meet Daisy, and then as soon as Luigi sees her, he immediately falls in love with her, and then he tells Mario that he's actually in love with her, but then Mario tells Luigi that he was actually in love with Peach the whole entire time since the day they met, but he didn't want to admit it. So then, but enough of that. But then one day, the Bowser Mario reunite, and then they say to each other, "It's been a long time." So then they both try and fight each other, but then Bowser thinks he destroyed Mario, but he didn't. So then Mario falls to his death, and then they all think Mario's dead, and then they all get captured and taken away. And then Mario and Waluigi come out and say that they've also been behind this the whole time, and then Luigi was shocked. So then afterwards, Bowser actually betrays Wario and Luigi and set them up and put them in the jail cell, and then they are really mad and angry. So then this is all their fault. They should not have gotten into that mess. So then after that, Bowser's like still planning to take over the world, and he's out on space trying to get it. And then Mario realizes that he's alive, and he wants to go back, but then he tries to go find other people, and then Diddy Kong finds him, and he says, "I heard that Donkey Kong got captured, DK. So I want to team up with you and help you." And Mario says, "No, kid, it's too dangerous. You can't come with me." And said, "I will help you. I will defeat that little turtle man for you." And he says, "All right, you're in." And then they both go out, break everybody out, and then they see Wario and Waluigi there, and then they say, "I know you hate us and we hate you, but you can team up with us and just defeat Bowser together." And he's probably say, "Truce." And then they say, "All right, fine, we're in." And then then Mario, Luigi, Peach, Yoshi, Peach, Toad, Donkey Kong, Diddy Kong, Wario, Waluigi, and Daisy all go out and decide to take down Bowser, and they get all the Toads as well, and all the monkeys and gorillas and the Donkey Kong world, and they all team up and get Donkey Kong's army, and then they all go up, team up, and try to take down Bowser's army as well. Donkey Kong says to Diddy Kong, "What is he doing here? What is he doing here?" And he says, "I came to help." It says, "All right, do not keep safe. Stay beside me the whole time." And then they all go out. Then Mario introduces that he's still alive, and then Bowser manages to escape, and then they all take on Bowser Jr. They fight for a while, but then Bowser Jr. then Mario managed to defeat Bowser Jr. and then they shrink him, put him in a little jail cell, and keep him guarded as possible. So then they go out and to take over Bowser. He goes up to the sky, turns big, and decides to fall down. And then Mario eats a giant mushroom that we see in the games, and then decides to turn himself big. And then Mario and Bowser do a giant battle, and then they take on each other. So then Mario turns into, like I said, a giant Mario, but then gets powers all mixed up, and then he uses it all, and then just punches Bowser as hard as he can, then punches him into the sky, far away into the sky, like then into outer space, far away, and then boom, banish, he's gone. Then after that, Mario actually sacrifices himself for everything, and then everyone like starts crying, and like Mario saved his life for everybody. But then Mario comes back, he's alive, and then they all come, and then magical thing happens. They bring Mario back to life, and then Mario is alive, and everyone's happy and all, and then they put everything back to normal. Wario and Waluigi actually start liking Mario and Luigi, and decided that they're not gonna like go against each other anymore. They could work as a team, as plumber. So Mario and Luigi start working with Wario and Waluigi as plumbers and start fixing pipes together. And as for Yoshi, Yoshi stays with Mario and decided to become his pet. He was originally going to join his clan, but he decides to stay, and then Mario's like, all right, you can stay. But then Mario tells Peach how he actually feels about her, and then they both get together, and Luigi also confesses his feelings to Daisy, and they also get together as well. So yeah, and all the Bowser's army are gone. They're all prisoned. They all can't escape. And as for all the ghosts and the Boos and all, and King Boo, which Luigi faced, they're all in a machine, and they can't escape ever. And then, hang on, guys. Sorry about that. Back to us soon. Now, then all the monsters are imprisoned, and as for Bowser Jr., he is guarded as possible, and that he can't escape ever. And then he's like, "I will get my revenge, Mario!" And then one of the Toads say, "Quiet in there. Lights out, little guy," like a reference in the first movie. "I am Bowser Jr., and I will not stand down by this." And then he's gone. Mario is still protecting the Mushroom Kingdom and Brooklyn and all around the world. They are living peacefully, and they live. And then and then they run up, and boom, movie ends. So yeah, and then if they plan to make a third movie, this is my prediction. If they do a post-credit scene in this movie, this is my prediction. So if they do a post-credit scene in this movie, maybe they can show that Rosalina. Maybe they can actually, maybe if they do a post-credit scene, they can show maybe Rosalina, and that she's in outer space, and then maybe the third movie can like be about Galaxy, and then maybe in the post-credit scene they can show the Koopalins, Bowser Jr.'s brothers and one sister. Yeah, maybe they could be in a post-credit scene, or maybe in the post-credit scene they could reveal the villain from the Donkey Kong games. Maybe he could appear in that. Maybe it could be the potential villain of the third movie. So yeah, those are all my predictions for Sonic Super Mario Bros. Movie 2. So yeah. So I hope you all enjoyed this prediction video. I had a blast doing this. And if Bowser, even if Bowser Jr. does appear in this movie, maybe Jack Black can play as him, but do like a funny voice. And if Daisy appears in this, maybe Kristen Bell could play as her. Who knows? So yeah. And Yoshi, yeah, we just could use an original voice for Yoshi. And yeah, and Chris Pratt, Charlie Day, Anna Taylor, I forgot the second name, and Seth Rogen and Jack Black could all appear in this, still come back in this movie. DK Donkey Kong. But yeah. So yeah, like I said, after Super Mario Bros. Movie 2, hopefully they'll do Super Mario Bros. Movie 3, and if they do, maybe they can add a post-credit scene in Super Mario Bros. Movie 2 like they did in the first movie. And the post-credit scene in Super Mario Bros. Movie 2, maybe they could show Rosalina or the Koopalins. Who knows? We have to wait and see. So yeah, hope you all enjoyed this prediction video. Thank you all for watching this predictions video. I might do more. I might actually start doing prediction videos on YouTube now. Like I did this on Sonic Hedgehog 4, so maybe I might start doing more in the future. Who knows? So yeah, thank you all for watching this prediction videos. Those are my predictions for Super Mario Bros. Movie 2. So yeah, thank you all for watching, and goodbye.